So President Ruto has said that Germany wants 250,000 workers from Kenya. Alafu mimi jana nilisema this is getting embarrassing. Someone needs to tell the emperor that he is naked. That's what I said on Twitter. So is the emperor naked or what? Does Germany need 250,000 workers from Kenya?
You see, a drowning man will grasp at anything, will grab anything, right?
Yeah.
And I think we have a scenario of a drowning man where you're losing confidence from everyone, even the people who are supporting you 100%. They just don't have the same confidence in you anymore. And you just start talking shit. Like whatever comes to your mind, you say it. Like it's so funny. It's almost cartoonish. You understand? It's something you would expect to see in a cartoon. Like 250,000.
Yeah.
What's the population of Germany?
83.2 million. I had to do a very quick study at Germany. So the population is 83.2 million. And then their unemployment rate is around 5%.
Oh, so there's also
Yes.
unemployment there.
So Germany has at least 416,000 people who are unemployed.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and this 250K employees from Kenya,
Yeah.
workers from Kenya, what are they going to do there?
CJ, that's what I don't know.
You know me, this is another story of Finya tu computer pesa itatoka. You understand? This man will say anything. He will say anything, literally.
Yeah.
You
But it gets more interesting because he launched the Finya Computer Upate dollar campaign. You know, he launched that. He actually launched it, and yes, it's a project right now. It's called Finya Computer.
It's not a marketing gimmick from some digital school.
Zizi nakwambia, like ali launch unataka ni kupitishia nini? Yeah, like you can see he launched it, Finya Computer Upate dollar. So he's very serious with what he's saying, and I think that's the sad part about it, the fact that I don't think he understands how these other countries work, that even America, as much as Kenyan immigrants go to America has unemployed people, you know that, and Germany has unemployed people, and no country in the world would ever be receptive to 250,000 people from one country if they are not refugees. Nonga hata ile time when Germany was accepting like refugees from Syria, you remember it was a whole problem because the nationalists were angry as hell. Like even
and this is even worse because it's black people.
Yeah.
And the world just does not like the black man and the black woman. So at 250K of you just showing up in how long? What duration did he say?
I don't know wanahitajika lini, but amekuwa kijam mpaka he's angry that Kenyans are not applying enough.
Oh my lord.
And this is the tech savvy president, surrounded by the tech savvy people, akina Itumbi. And you have to understand, like at some point, at what point should we start worrying and saying that this is schizophrenia? Like, you understand, like why do you think Germany would need 250,000 employees
Power
from Kenya?
corrupts the mind. And I remember saying this to people, when you get any sort of power, hata kidogo aje, like saizi hata nikiekwa nikue interim, not even CEO, interim whatever of my company, that power will get to my head. And the people around me will turn to yes people and ass lickers. Yeah? So I think he is surrounded by people who are not telling him the truth. So he will say, for example, the sky is red, and everyone around him will say, yes, the sky is red. You understand? And no one is doing any sort of research, according to me. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong.
Yes.
No one is following up on anything or trying to correct anything that he says because he's surrounded by just yes people. And I'd like to know who are these people advising him.
Itumbi has to be there, and I take Itumbi as someone who's intelligent enough to know this is the ultimate bullshit. So I don't know what. That's why I don't know
my
what
question
their intent
is,
If
my,
you
is
ask me-
it zile stories like anaropokwa tu without talking to his advisors ama ni ameshaambia advisors? Because kama
I think
ni
advisors ndo wanamwambia hii.
oh Jesus Christ,
They
it's
actually go and
worse.
they tell him that Germany needs 250,000 employees from Kenya. So not from all over the world. Because you see, like even America, what America does is America tries to get the best from the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Ukienda huko and you're good at STEM,
Mm,
they take you because you're good at STEM. Sindio?
yeah.
From all over the world. It's never one country. It's we want the best from China, we want the best from India, we want the best from Russia, the best from and then so hii ile nini wameona, let's choose this one non-German speaking country because we don't speak German.
Yeah.
So there is a whole language barrier hapo that we have to surpass before. So I don't know kila na try kufanya.
Because what I'm thinking right now is if Germany is looking for 250k people from Kenya, then they're looking for the same number or similar to that from about 20 other countries ama 50 other countries.
Yeah.
So if you do 250k times 50, wanaenda wapi?
That's another 12.5 million people.
Yes, wanaenda wapi?
A country of 83 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes zero sense to me. It makes zero sense to me.
Alafu wameruka Europe wakuja Africa. You know, like
Yeah,
there's still
exactly.
the racism part where
Yes.
Germans will always trust other white people before they trust black people.
Exactly.
So waruke Eastern Europe, because Eastern Europe unajua pia those are countries of thug work, the countries of sufferiation. So wataruka huko kabla wakuje Africa.
No, you'll say that Kenya, you see, when you go to what I saw in places like Dubai and these other countries, when you look at Kenyans, tunaonekananga as the most hardworking people, number one, and easy to communicate with other people because Kenyans are very adaptable, number one. Number two, very fast to learn whatever. And let's leave the third thing alone, but your adaptability, Kenyans are known worldwide for for adaptability. And I would get that in Africa maybe we would be looked at number one, but it cannot be the only country in Africa that they're looking for whatever. And that's ni kazi gani wanaenda kufanya? That's my big question, because our country is very quick to send people to other places in the world, like Saudi Arabia, but people are just going there to be killed. You understand? But then I'd like to know which jobs these are. Are you sending people to some sort of like the situation we're seeing in the Middle East where the people just come back in coffins? As in, I don't get it.
Naweza taka kujua but unajua mie na joke most probably this year unaweza kuwa ukienda Germany, so maybe nyinyi ndio mnaenda na mjui.
Kwa heri.
Naweza kuwa. Alafu uliona like the photo, there's this photo of him, he's wearing a jacket, a black jacket, and the black jacket is by Fredo Ferrucci. Do you know how much it is?
Oh yeah, I saw people talking about it. Sijui.
$13,450. So if you had to work with $1 around 50 shillings, that comes to around 1.9 million Kenyan shillings.
What the hell?
And this has been very interesting. Ever since he became president, he always wears these super expensive things.
And the watches.
Yes. So he could afford them before because he's always been a billionaire. But why, as the president, have you decided now this is the time to wear these things? Number one. Number two, each time unaenda, you're going to ask for aid. Sindio? And then he's been like the most extravagant president. Kulikuwa na hii, this thing that had been broken down of he's used like 700 million to repair State House. Why? UCG, whatever. Like he's spent so much money doing things that are not important, and now wearing very expensive clothes. And then
You know why? Because sayako like mtadu. You understand? Mtadu. I can do it. What's the worst that you could do? Me, that's what I think.
yeah,
Because ndio mtaongea and whatever. But you move on. Kenyans are very quick to forget things, yeah? And we don't have a cause that we stick to. So, like, a cause like mtadu, nothing.
Tava afraid of
Absolutely
a
nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing.
Tuendelee kuvaa afraid of a ruchi.